Hey guys, it's time to do a little bit of decluttering and I want to take you with me. Well, we got some new dishes for Christmas and ended up needing to make a lot more room in our cabinets. So we had to do some switching around and ultimately decided to downsize all of this. And now I need to pack it in a box to donate. We had to get rid of a lot, as you can see, and I'd rather donate it because going through and selling all this stuff is going to be way too time consuming and more stress than I care to deal with. So, if you feel like you have a little bit too many dishes and you're just not using them all, pack some up and send it to your local thrift store. Donate it to somebody in your area, post it on a Buy Nothing group on Facebook, or see if any of your friends want them. Okay, this is going to be a very fragile box, so I'm trying to be as careful as I can packing it up. So these are bowls that we've had for a really long time. We don't need them anymore because we have new Corelle bowls. And these are pretty bulky, so they've taken up a lot of room, and the other ones just fit nicer in our cabinet. But I think the easiest for us right now is just to individually pack them all in a plastic sack, and that should be enough as long as we're careful with the box. So I'm taking the top of the sack and putting all the excess inside, so then when I pack them together, there's a little bit of cushion in there. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bowls that we can get rid of. And I'm also filming a little short video for you guys. So this will be fun to see behind the scenes. A little quick fun fact. This is supposed to fit an entire bottle of wine in it. I can't remember if I've ever tried it or not, but there you go. I feel like something's gonna break in here. Some of these glasses, I can tell you the story behind too. When I asked all of my bridesmaids to be in our wedding party, I went to Hobby Lobby and I got a bunch of these little tumbler glasses, and then I ordered decals from Etsy and I custom made a lot of them. So this one says bride, and then I had one that said maid of honor, matron of honor, and then a bunch of bridesmaids ones. And this was part of their gift, asking them to be in our bridal party. You might think that this is sentimental to me, which it is in some ways, but I have other things that I would rather drink out of. And although this is cute, it's really not a necessity for me to keep. So I wouldn't mind letting go of it and letting someone else have it. They can take off the decal if they want and then just use it as a regular glass. So I'm going to give it away, and whoever decides to buy it, they can decide what they want to do with it. This was another glass, though, that I bought and didn't really end up using it for anybody. It still has a little Hobby Lobby sticker on the bottom of it. $4.99. I don't need it anymore. Really never did to begin with. Ooh. No, I used to be so sentimental with things, and I find that I'm just not anymore. And there's really nothing wrong with that. Ooh, next up, we've got his and hers glasses. And I think, Jarrett, can you remember, have we ever used these? The his and hers glasses?
Not those glasses, no.
Really? Okay, well, these were a gift at probably, I think, one of our bridal showers, and I love them. They're so cute. But we just have a lot of other glasses that we gravitate towards. When you have your regulars, you kind of forget about the one-off glasses that are cute for whatever occasions. And we do actually have some other his and hers glasses. They're champagne flutes that say Mr. and Mrs. and they are the ones that we used at our wedding. So we actually pull those out on every single anniversary. Let me show you. These are our special glasses. They need to be washed. Actually, they're a little dusty. We use these once, maybe twice a year for special occasions because we want to keep them special. But yeah, these are from our wedding, and if we use them, we're going to use these and not something else likely. So it's okay to have some special items that are sentimental, but I would say for me personally, I'm just going to keep it to that one set. I don't want to become sentimental about so many things that I hold on to everything, because I've been there and it's not fun. Makes your house really full and overwhelming, and I don't really want to go back there. But that's just me. You guys make the decision for yourself and what's special and important to you. We have a ton of different glasses, as I've said, and I really could not tell you the name of all these different styles. I mean, obviously these are champagne flutes, but I couldn't tell you what these are called. I think I got these from my dad. They're just some old glasses that he wasn't using, and we were collecting dishes early on in our time living together. I can't remember if we were engaged or married yet. Yeah, we had a china hutch that was needing to be filled, and I was like, okay, I'll take them. So we have 4 of these. And I know plastic bags aren't great for the environment, but I do accumulate so many, like a lot of people do, and I don't like to throw them away, so I save them for things like this, for packing. And if I ever find an opportunity to recycle them, that's exactly what I do. So we end up saving a lot, and it gets a little overwhelming with the amount of plastic sacks that we find in our house. But they do come in handy. You know, I should make more videos like this, kind of like a behind the scenes of filling all of my declutter boxes. If that's something that you'd be interested in, let me know in the comments, because I want your feedback. We're good. Oh my gosh. This is a dangerous game, guys. How long have these dishes been on the table for? Has it been like 2 or 3 weeks?
2 or 3 weeks, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, these dishes have been on the table for 2 or 3 weeks. I'm terrible at boxing up stuff that I know I need to get rid of, because what I'll do is I'll pull them out and I'll think, okay, this is going to go in the next clutter box. I have all these boxes to fill because I have my rule, of course, but man, life is just so busy. It's so hard to keep up on decluttering and cleaning the house. We're just in that phase of our lives right now that we have everything going on. And I'm terrible at getting this stuff done. Like, I want to say that I'm better. I want to be perfect, and I want to make it seem like I'm perfect. But at the same time, I don't want to give you guys that impression. We're not perfect. This house is constantly messy. It's just life. It's just life right now. I've been really nervous about packing these up because I really just don't want to break them, and I wasn't sure exactly how I wanted to do it. We kind of just got to the point that things need to get done. So here we are. So this is a really funny story. This is a giant, like, margarita looking glass. So we have a nightclub in our hometown, and it has been a few different names over the last decade. And at the time that I got this glass, it was called Voodoo. I went with a friend, and she was like, hey, let's get these big drinks. You can actually take the cups home. And I was like, oh, really? I've never heard of this. She's like, yeah, take them home and then bring them back, and then you get like a discount on your next drink. We got them, and I was like, whoa, these are massive glasses. So at the end of the night, we walked home with these. Like, we took these with us, and everyone was giving us some weird looks. I don't think we were ever supposed to take these home. And this has been like 10 years ago. So I don't think that they want them back now. The nightclub is like long gone. It's closed. It's something else now. What's it called, Jarrett? Do you remember what it turned into?
I'm old. I don't know what nightclubs are called anymore.
Voodoo. These were definitely not for people to take home, yet I have one, and it's going to be donated now. I kind of kept it as just like a funny memory for the longest time, and I have never actually used it at my house. So a fun story about these is that these are not actually our champagne flutes. Right after my oldest was born, I had a drink night with my friends, and we made all these fun drinks, and one of my friends brought these champagne flutes for her cocktail that she was making for us, and they just never left. So I texted her a picture of them, and I was like, hey, I think these are yours. Do you want them, or do you want me to get rid of them? So she told me to get rid of them because they have plenty of their own, and I was like, okay, they're gone. So here we are getting rid of these. So I also have more of these. They're just a little bit different than the last set. So we have 4 of these ones as well. And I really liked these, but they weren't practical for us. Oh, this one's a little dirty. I think I made like Jaeger bombs in these once. Because we needed a little bit bigger glasses than what we had for shot glasses. So that was about it. That's all we've used them for. Let me go wash this. Much, much better. Yeah, I don't want to give away dirty dishes. I don't know how that made it back into the cabinet. But now I love, love, love these, but we have never used them. I don't even know what to use them for. They're so tiny. They're so cute though. I want to keep them so bad. I've had these for years, and I don't think I've ever used them. Jarrett, what would we use these for? Are these champagne glasses? Like a different style? They remind me of like the 20s, like the roaring 20s.
I feel like a fancy giant.
That's valid. They're just so cute, and I just love the way they look. I know, that's not an excuse to keep them. If you like something for the way it looks and it makes you happy to keep it, go for it. I've been battling with myself on these for years now, honestly. Feeling like I just don't need them. So I think it's time. I have finally come to terms with the fact that they probably won't be used, and we only have 2 of them, so it's not like we have a nice set. It is what it is. Yeah, if you guys know what this is called, or what any of these glasses are called, add like a little timestamp to your comment so I can see, and tell me what they are, because that would be great. I probably could look it up, but I just haven't. How much of a shame would it be if we donated all of these and then they broke at the store? Out of my hands at that point. I did join the Stanley Club finally, and I will say, I get it now. Oh, we have a gravy boat. One of our grocery stores was going out of business, and I was still living with roommates, but they had all of this dishware, glassware on a super sale. And I was like, I need a gravy boat. We've never used the gravy boat. So now we get to get rid of it. Okay, here's also another gravy dish, I think. Little mini pitcher. Yeah, I think it's used for gravy. Super pretty. I love it, but we never used it. Jarrett, do we need this? Because I really want to keep it.
No.
I really want to keep it. So pretty. Sometimes I tell myself that I've lost my privileges and I don't get to keep something because if I've had it in my house for a number of years and it's never been used, then I'm not going to ever use it. And I think that's pretty fair. That's a fair assumption. I've lived here for 8 years, and I think I've had this for about as long as I've lived here. And yeah, it's never been used. So we're coming up on a decade pretty soon. We don't need it. This is like a cute little butter dish. Again, I love it. Still haven't used it. So this also has to go. And these look like they could be crystal, but I'm 90% sure they're just glass. Like, just plain old glass, nothing special, nothing fancy. My mom got them at a garage sale and thought of me, and I was like, yeah, I'll take them. Whatever this is, I've used it as a little candy dish. It's cute, goes with the others, but it doesn't really go with the style of our house. Like, I'm not gonna miss it too much or at all. I've really only kept it around because it goes with the butter dish and the gravy, the mini gravy pitcher. I don't know what I'm supposed to call it. I'm not quite upset with this one. You know, I probably should have like packing paper for this, but I did not plan that far ahead. So I'm gonna have to write fragile on this box, that is for sure. Ooh, and we've got some candlesticks. Again, never use them. This is also something that my mom found at the garage sale. Both of these are chipped a little bit. So we're not keeping them. They are going to make someone very happy, and that someone is not me. Okay, get rid of the candlesticks. Garrett, you sure you don't want the candlesticks?
With all the candles we light.
Hey, we have a lot of candles.
We got a lot of candles that we don't need.
But they're all in jars. We have a lot of candles in their own jars. We don't have any candlesticks. Did I call these candlesticks? Because these are not candlesticks. They're candlestick holders. Hey, Jarrett, we've made a lot of progress here.
We sure did.
You're so helpful. You guys don't see my husband much in the videos, but I promise you, he does a lot behind the scenes. Ooh, so we went to Alaska how many years ago? Do you remember, Jarrett?
7 or 8 probably.
Yeah, I think it was the first year that we lived together, so maybe like 7 years ago. Well, we got these like big shot glasses, and they did not hold up well in the dishwasher. I don't know how they got in the dishwasher, but they were really funny, and so we got a set of 2. And as you can see, yeah, they did not hold up very well. It's supposed to look like this, and it says, size matters. Alaska Big Shot, established 1959. The top one is schnockered, no longer ambulatory. That's the first line. Drunk, strong need to tell long rambling stories. And then tipsy, everybody is your friend, of course. And then the last one is buzzed. Wormy, oh no, not worm, okay. Warm, tingly feeling. So we just thought these were hilarious, and that's when we were still buying souvenirs. That's an easy way to build up clutter, guys. Trust me on that. They've seen better days, that's for sure. We have some shot glasses here. Came from my parents. They were just helping us stock our house before we had regular dishes. I have no idea where this shot glass came from, but it says, does this bike make my ass look fat? And I think that's hilarious. And then on that trip to Alaska that we went on and got those other shot glasses, we also went to Canada, Victoria to be exact, and I got this, but again, we don't need it. And then these came with a tequila rose, so we're just gonna get rid of all of these. And then this other one is from Punta Cana. This was $9. Such a waste of money. I'd love to have that $9 back now. We haven't used these, and I don't even remember when we got them. I'm going through like all of our plastic sacks right now. Still probably have more in the house somewhere. As to where, I don't know. These I got from one of my very long-time friends. I dog sat for her a couple years, and she went on spring break during that time. Brought me back shot glasses. I might have used them a couple of times years ago. Like, I'm talking like 10 years ago. I'm not trying to collect a bunch of shot glasses anymore. I do have some Hard Rock Cafe shot glasses, and they are the exception. We'll see how I feel about those in another 10 years or so. I do still like to collect those because there's something small and kind of meaningful, near and dear to my heart. So I'm okay with collecting those because there aren't Hard Rock Cafes very many places. There's a lot of them, but it's not like everywhere you go. I've been to New York like 3 times, and I will be going back, but I got one of these shot glasses my very first time. It's okay. If I really, really want another one, I'm sure I can find something very close, if not exactly like this, another time. And then my husband got like a gift set of Tommy Bahama cologne, and they happen to come with 2 shot glasses, so they're cool, they're nice, but I just really don't see us. Jarrett, the Tommy Bahama shot glasses.
Get them out.
Okay, he said get them out. Alright, and then we have these Lion King shot glasses. I went to the Lion King on Broadway when I went to New York for the first time and got this one. Kind of like our Alaska shot glasses. This one did not hold up very well. I don't know how it got into the dishwasher or what happened. This one's fine. Like, it's really cool, but I don't really feel the need to hold on to these. And then we have a wine tumbler. I think this actually was a bridesmaid's gift, and my name was falling off, so I just took off my name. I don't need to keep it. We have plenty of wine glasses. And then this is a random shot glass that my husband got, somehow acquired, and we also never use it. This is, I think, the last of the glassware dishes that I am planning on getting rid of. Hopefully I have enough plastic sacks. I think I do for the rest of these. I cannot wait to get this box out of my house and have it just out of my hands, and then I don't have to stress about anything breaking. Oh my goodness, that's all of the glass dishes. This whole thing was filled with plastic sacks. So now we can start over. Now, a few other things I wanted to put in here just because I might as well. We got these as like a random Christmas gift. We have plenty of these little clips laying around, so I'm just gonna get rid of this. We've had this wax warmer for a long time, and honestly, I think wax warmers are great, but at the same time, I really don't use them anymore, and I just feel like I don't need this laying around. I don't know if there's any wax left over in it. I didn't use it the last couple of years. I put it out on the counter, and we never actually did anything with it. So I think at this point, I'm just gonna let go of it, and that's okay. Someone else will enjoy this. It works perfectly fine. It's great. And that, I think, is all that's going in this box. I'm gonna start doing some behind the scenes videos of whatever clutter boxes I can. If I have the time, I'll definitely do it. So before you go anywhere, check out this full video. There's still a lot of stuff in my house. I feel like it's never ending. I'll be on this journey for a while. So if you're donating something like glassware, make sure to write fragile on it. I'm sure whoever gets their hands on it is going to be appreciative that you gave them a warning. I guess I will see you guys next time. Bye.